What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to a new video. And today I'm going to try and save a little bit of some money. So, I've been trying to dress up the engine bay a little bit, make it look, a little nice. So I like the little carbon fiber pieces that I have in here. But man, I'll tell you, them carbon fiber pieces are extremely expensive. So let's look at a few things. All right, so you see we got our carbon fiber engine cover, and I got my air duct here. And I did a pretty good job with this. I wrapped this thing in some carbon fiber wrap. So then I was like, well, you know what, man, it looks a little off. So I did a carbon fiber wrap on the top of the air box, just so it can all match. So then I started thinking, man, I want some of the fender, the inner fender vents, because I had to grab the Grimmspeed. So when I looked at it online, man, they were like 325 bucks, 350. I'm like, man, all of that just for a little dress up item. I said, well, screw it, man. I done already wrapped this, so I'm going to wrap these so the way then everything in here matches, because I did the fuse box cover and then the battery. So I figured that ought to tie everything in, and it'll save me a little bit of money. So the little, the same wrap that I used to wrap this with and wrap that with and wrap all the other stuff with was like 10 bucks for like 5 feet. So I went ahead and did that. Now let's take a look at the bench here. All right, so here we go. I took them off the car already, and I was trying to figure out how can I do it and show you guys. So I had already wrapped one of them. So if you can see here, look at that. You can see how that looks. And the thing is, it's so light, it's just like a carbon fiber piece anyway, without having to spend $325. I spent 10 bucks, and I still got plenty more to use. I got spare. I was able to use one section and cut it in half. And I did this. So, and it doesn't look bad. It looks good. It did okay. But I had to figure out how I wanted to wrap it so that it'll look good. They're not gonna see this part right here, so there's gonna be a little pop clip in there. So what I'm going to do in this video, and hopefully not make it too long, is I'm going to show you guys how I wrap this thing. That way then if you guys are thinking about doing the same thing to save yourself some money, you guys can do that. I'll link the wrap that I have in the description. And the wrap, it does come with a cutter, and it comes with like a something to smooth it out with. It's got a little felt end, and it's got a hard plastic end for any tight areas that you have. But it comes with all of this. And on the back of the carbon fiber paper, it's got these little lines in there, so you can kind of measure it up and kind of cut a straight line with it as well. But let's go ahead and let's get into how I did this. All right, so the first thing you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to, I already wiped this thing down, but now I'm gonna put some alcohol on it. Make sure it's ain't got nothing else on there. Make sure we're dealing with a real clean surface so we get some good adhesion. So there we go. Okay, so now I had already cut out a piece. It's right here, and all I did was I just measured it up to where, right there, to the point to where from end to end where I have a little bit of overlap on the end. I also moved this thing down so I can have enough room to fold over. So to have it fold over, I just used this flat edge to about like right there. You see that little edge right there? So I'm putting it right there. And then I got this on the top to where I can flip it over the top to where I have enough room. So to make sure that I have that point measured out well, I'm gonna run this to the end here. Oh, there it is. I don't really need that. So I'm on that line. I have this line right here. So I'm gonna put a piece of tape on the outside of this. That's right along that line. Right there. So I know where to put this thing. So now we're gonna peel this paper back. All right, so we're peeling this paper back just like that. Now I'm not gonna have it come all the way off, just most of the way, just because I want to make sure I got this right where I want it. So that's kind of where I need to be at right there. Right there. Lay it down flat on there. Oop, that's not where I want to be at. See, I didn't leave myself enough room on the edge there, so let's take it back off. Oh, I'm screwing up already. That ought to be good. Yep, that ought to be good right there. So from there, now I can take the rest of this off. Mind you, I'm not no expert rapper right here, dude, so there we go. Now that we have that there, so now there's also an outer covering too, clear, and we'll pull that off. Now, at this point, this is where the heat gun comes into play. All right, so y'all can see right here, we have this little indentation right here. So let me show you what I'm gonna do with that. So I'm gonna cut this right here, right down the middle, and then cut a little relief right there. All right, now let's fold over this top half so we can at least have all of that done. So same process, we're gonna heat this up a little bit. And we're gonna start folding it over. All right, so here we are now with this section of it. So now this is what we're gonna have to do here. So this is gonna be a little bit tricky here, but we're gonna do basically 4 cuts. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. That way then we get like, we're gonna have pretty much 8 flaps. So let's cut it. That's there, here, hope y'all can see this. And we're gonna cut it right in the middle of that. And that's gonna look just like that. So then from there, we're gonna heat it up. I'm gonna show you how this one, and then I'm gonna blast through the other ones and you can see. And from there, we just fold them all over. And then flip it over on the other side, and then that's when you just flip them all over just like that. See? Not too bad, not too bad. All right. And then there you go. Oh, wait a minute. And there you go. It's a done deal. So now I'm gonna put y'all on time lapse, and then we're gonna blast through the rest of this. right, there you go, man. It's not that bad. Look, a bunch of suns, like a bunch of suns on this side. I don't know what's going on with this. This thing is bubbling up pretty bad, man. Did I mess something up? I don't know. I'm going to have to try and smooth that out a little bit more, but it seems to be okay. And that's when I add heat to it, it starts to bubble up. I think that's what it is. But there it is. And you even got the little Grimmspeed logo in there. You can see it embossed in there. It looked like. So now I done made me some name brand carbon fiber that ain't really carbon fiber. That's carbon fiber. Anyway, there's also the little mounting holes. It's right here. So I'm going to cut that out. You're not really going to see that, but I'm going to cut it and try and fold it back as best I can. I've got me I got a punch to kind of assist with that. If I can find, there it is. So I got this, is just about the size of that. So open it up and then just push it in there. Smooth out the edges. Nobody's really gonna see that part of it. Just for the simple fact that this is where the mounting pop clips are gonna go. All right, so let's heat this edge up a little bit so I can fold this over. And there we go. We got a carbon fiber inner vent. Let me turn this thing off. Well, there you go. It's matching everything that I got in here, man. Just a little upgrade there. Looks good, man. Not bad for somebody who ain't no rapper. But it don't look bad. It didn't take much to take that out. I just had to take that section off, heat it up, and flatten it out and smooth it out to get those bubbles out. So I had to unwrap it a little bit in the areas that needed it, and I was able to clear up those bubbles that was on this side. Yeah, that's it, man. Looks good. And it matches with everything else in the car. And I didn't have to spend $300 and well, including shipping, I ain't had to spend $350. I spent $10 on Amazon, got me the smallest roll they had, and there you go. And I still got plenty more to use. So if it's something else I feel like I want to carbon fiber in here, I can do that. So there you go, man. I mean, dude, for $10, I was able to do a cost-effective upgrade to the engine bay to dress it up a little bit without having to spend a ton of money. Hey, man, all it takes is a little bit of effort, you know what I'm saying, a little time, and you can save yourself some money by doing it yourself and just knock it out, dog. And let's say if anything goes bad with it, all I have to do is just take the wrap off and re-wrap it, and it's fresh and new again. That's perfect. So there you go, man. If y'all want to use that, like I said, I'll link everything in the description, man. All you need is the heat gun, the wrap, and the wrap comes with everything else that you need besides the heat gun. And then other than that, man, just a little time and you knock out a cool little job. So appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for joining me on this video, man. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Please subscribe and hit that bell notification so you get notified whenever I put out a video. And until that next video, peace.